Dang. How's everybody doing? Doing good? Good. Great. That's fantastic. I'd like to talk to all of you about one of the more interesting stories about Jesus. So, first, I have a question. Do any of you ever had a friend whose parent has died? Have any of you lost a grandparent, perhaps? Because I'm talking a little bit about death. So let's make sure everybody's okay with having that discussion. Okay? Everybody's good. That's good. So that happens. But I want to look at a passage of scripture in John 11 where Jesus has a close friend. You see, Jesus traveled all over his country telling people about God. And he took a lot of people with him. He had his 12 disciples. Can anybody name one? My favorite one is a guy named Matthew. Well, he had his 12 disciples. He also had with him other people like Mary and Martha, who were two sisters that were good friends of his. And their brother sometimes traveled with him. And his name was Lazarus. So, Lazarus is the center of this story. You see, Lazarus, well, Jesus one day is preaching. And someone comes up to him and says, Jesus, I have news. What is it? Lazarus is dying. They quickly gather themselves up and as fast as they can, they're rushing, they're hurrying to get to Lazarus. Everyone's trying to get there. And Jesus goes and calmly makes his way to Lazarus. When he gets there, Martha is crying. She's in tears and she says, "Why couldn't you have been here a few days ago? He's dead. Dead." They take him to the tomb where Lazarus is. And it says Jesus wept. It says he cried. And not like, that little tear comes down. No, like that sort of crying. He was very upset that his friend had died. And he felt all of that pain that comes with losing someone. And then Jesus said, "Lazarus, come out from the tomb." And Lazarus wakes up from being dead, comes back to life, and comes out of the tomb. But that's not the interesting point. That's not what I want you to understand. I want you to understand this. Jesus wept. He cried that his friend died. He was okay being emotional. He was okay feeling that pain. It's going to happen. If it hasn't happened to you, at some point you'll experience that kind of pain. Whether it's a parent, a sibling, a grandparent, an animal. I remember the first pet I lost. I was very upset. I cried for weeks. It's going to happen. And I hope two things. I hope first, you are moved like Jesus is to feel pain, to be okay being upset. One of the worst things adults do is they try not to feel anything. They try to avoid pain and emotions and things that make them unhappy rather than deal with them. They push them down deep inside and try to avoid talking about them. Don't be like those people. Two, and this is the big one. Let it be okay for people to feel that way. If one of you is feeling sad or painful because of the loss of someone, Don't make fun of them. Make it okay. You're not going to fix it. You can't make it better. But you can say, it's okay. Feel free to be sad. When you're ready to be happy, we're here with you. And if nothing else, maybe I'll sit here for a while and just be quiet and sad with you. Can we do that? Can we? Can we do that? Can we make it okay to be sad? Can we make it okay to feel pain? Jesus wept. He cried. His face was covered in tears because his friend died. We, as good people, find a way to do that. Yeah, I think we can too. So that's what I want you to take out of the story of Jesus wept. He knew he was going to resurrect his friend. He knew his friend was coming back to life. But he was still very, very moved, very sad, very upset, very in pain. He wept and cried, and his face was covered with tears. So, third thing. When you feel that way, that's okay. You know why it's okay? Because Jesus wept. He cried. He felt the pain along the same type of pain you're feeling. And he's able to say, it's okay. I'm here with you. I've experienced the same pain. I've gone through this event. Let us go through yours together. You can pray to God and find comfort from Jesus. Comfort in the fact that Jesus experienced it too. Out of all the religions in the world, none other but Christianity has one that says, I experienced the same pain that you did. I like that. Well, have a good day and enjoy. Remember, be kind, be nice, make it okay to feel different, to feel upset. Jesus was upset. We should be able to be upset. And remember to be nice to your teachers.